How do we do, guys? Back in another Catan game. We are placing second with Xaner Thugga back in Pita B. Alright, let's look at the board. We got the 9 5 10 staring at us, 8 10 4 staring at us, 8 3 6 5 11 8 4 3 9 5 10. Kind of amalgamation of things. I'll wait for Peter to pick and then we will go from there. Alright, 10 8 4 is the first pick of the game. I don't mind it. It'll be interesting how the 8-3 outs and people needing wheat. My first eye is absorbing. My first eye finds absorbing the rest of this week because I don't know we'll get up in the way back on the 8-3. And we're rocking with no ore here. Unless like you're in the 10-9-5 or 10-9-9 10-9-5 position and then build all the way to the ore. I don't know how I feel about that. I have a feeling that something like 9-5-10 to the wood port and utilizing the wood port to some degree, or 6-5-11-2, 11-4 and build up production with another port here is kind of the way to go. Let's look at the 9-5-10 outs, mixing with wood port. 6-11-4 works well with that, or even 6-5-12. I don't mind it with. I feel like you'd just be really hugging on the wood, though. I mean, you could work it with 9-5-10 too. So either one of these, I think, is really sufficient to capacity. It's coming down to the wire here. I have a feeling that I'll get some good wood brick on the way back, and that this 6-5-11 is just a good spot to intake, and I like this 4-11 spot too, so it gives us some extra wheat leverage. We'll see how it works. All right, we see that blue picks 9-5-10. That makes sense for the next stop. I don't know whether giving 6-5-11 up for third or 9-5-10 for third is in better interest for them. I think they get to make a decent pick with regardless, unless 8-3-10 gets kind of soaked up. Now we'll see the double spots where Thugga back goes. This is a very contentious argument I think you can make for 9-5-10. I see a lot of good arguments for 9-5-10. 6-5-11, I just kind of went on a hunch pick. But 9-5-10, I could argue, is fine on its own. I just don't know how much faith I have in this wood port here with the outs, but it does make you a little more flexible. And then maybe this 4-11 for some reason just feels right to me, but you might be battling orange for a 4-3, but wouldn't they go 8-3 unless something gets taken there dramatically? So we'll see if Thugga back goes 8-3 and kind of like shakes this board up a bit. Maybe 8-3 with 8-10-3 would be a wild card. I mean, we had a wild card pick in our last one. So far, we've yet to lose a game on this channel. We need to lose a game, so I just kind of went on a simple pick. Didn't really think about it too much. Just to showcase different ideas. I mean, this is some placements, so I don't know if it matters that much for Elo. Like, I just want to kind of get out to the point where you can rank up on the leaderboards. The placements are a bit of a grind to get to, and not like my favorite, or I'm not as invested in them, but per se. But we'll see what Thuggaback does with their first pick. They do 6-10-9. So I imagine they do 8-4-3 or 8-3-10 now. I just don't see you justifying this amount of wood without the brick. And then I feel like blue does 6-11-4, which was great for them, so maybe should have done that. I think the position I felt was like if I ended up with like the 6-3 out, that I'd rather have it with this than this. But that could be totally wrong. So we'll have to keep in mind with black's first spot that we might be able to leverage some wood trades with them. They disconnected. Oh, the bot placed this for black. Well, that's interesting. Because I think, yeah, I mean, they're forced to take that, right? Then they take that, which makes sense for them. Or they go right in the 6-3 and shake things really up, which, I don't mind either one. And then yellow probably takes either the 6-2 or the 9-3-11. His computer randomly restarted. That's interesting. Also, the 4-8 as an idea is interesting, but I think that it might just take forever. Blue does 6-4-3. So now we're just gonna kind of go 6-3 or 6-2. But we could go 6-3 here and try to go sheep port in. It disallows black from going 6-2. Let's think about this. Blue is set up very well here. Good job on to them. We could try a tricky plow maneuver if I was guaranteed, but that just feels like a bad move in general with no 4-for-1. I guess we'll try and control ore as much as we can by making this move. Again, it disallows someone from the 6-2 here, and orange can just basically take up the other 6 here by doing that. They beat us in the wheat department, but they'll have no sheep until they get to the 3-for-1, which is kind of a struggle for them. So they might be thinking 9-11-3 might make sense for them, which is still kind of tough until they get to the 3-for-1. All right, they do the 3-9-11. 2 is the first roll. It'd be interesting. Orange might try and plow us here, which isn't like the worst thing as long as we have one of these guaranteed spots. Do we take the dev right away? I think there's arguments for yes, because you don't want to get anything robbed immediately on a 7. And, but we do need that 6-3 pretty production up. Let me see here. Do we dev, do we not? Let me just think in my head. I think we'll give it one go around and then see. All right, 7 rolled. We didn't dev. We didn't get blocked though. That might be an argument. I'm glad they blocked one of them, so maybe they'll throw them back with some vengeance. Blue with this whole side of the board is very interesting. I think all of our robs are going to be on blue. That too. Wow. Hitting twice already. We're looking for 6s. We're looking for 5s, not 9s. Ultimately, we need black to get road because they're less efficient on winning with this road, I think. Unless 8s pop off. All right, we rolled a 7. Where's the wood value at? Blue has a wood, and I want to like kind of hit blue, basically. I'm going to start hitting blue. I'll make like a fair 10 block to start, and then just hit from blue. Oh, we get a sheep. Not my favorite thing to really grab. I'm going to hold again. Decent 10 block there. All right, so let's think about our goals for this game. I mean, it'd be beautiful if we could settle on this 4-3 somehow, but I'm going to prioritize this 6 sheep port. It'll make my 6s super strong, and I think I'm getting a little weird trying to race orange to this 3-for-1 when that's all they have. I think blue is just going to be the most flexible here out of everybody. And we haven't really rolled much, so I hope we don't get robbed here. But if they take a sheep, that's fine. I think we'll get robbed. Oh, we don't get robbed. I think that's a good idea for black. I think black will acknowledge. I would love to give that trade, but I'd be stuck without the brick. There's no point in giving it now. I can't really leverage it much into anything. We still haven't rolled a 6. We need a 6 really bad. Not really getting the rolls right now. That's okay. Gave us at least less incentive to be robbed. 6 block here is fine. But we're looking for 5 and 6 basically right now. 5, 6, 11. Because then we can leverage something into the wood trade. I think that's smart for Peter. They have time for 4-11. We are just not getting anything right now. Let's see. There's finally a 6. Okay. Let's see if black or blue is able to get that first point on the board. No, they build double roads, which is interesting. I mean, they're getting the rolls and using cards. That's fine. I do not know what that trade is. Another 6. All right, we're looking for another 5. Ideally, you want a turn where you can city and dev. So city and get the production. I wouldn't mind just popping here, though. At least, like, start our game to some capacity. Get it off the 6. Maneuver it to blue again. Like, I want black to do well. remotely get this and then be the road guy. All right, we do have the city. Do I city here or take the devs? Like, how low key do you kind of want to play it? I think production is huge for us, but I'm a little scared of popping off right away and then getting blocks without a dev. So honestly, might go for a Sly dev card here, but let's see. Does that make sense? And then we're still waiting on 1-6 regard. Yeah, I'm going to take a Sly dev card here and then wait on 1-6. These 10s are popping off, giving black a chance. They're able to 4-for-1 everything so far. Maybe we can trade for one of those woods eventually. I will actually take... that's blue. I would not. I'll take it for 2, but I need more cards than that. Like 1-for-1 for the wood right now when I could do it with black right after just doesn't feel right. So I'll do 2. I'm not doing 1. All right, we got our 1-6. Now give us wood. I have no brick. We have no brick. 9. He has. Wow, that's... Is that to blue? Did 9 roll? I don't know if blue has the wood right now. Brick right now. I haven't been really tracking. That just doesn't make sense. The great thing about this 6-3 is there's no other ore on the board. So that makes this nice. All right, they get their settle, I believe, here. They ported last turn. They ported this turn. Unless they might have had a bunch of... they might have rolled sheep, and then they used all their sheep, and now are just looking for a sheep roll if they're taking this long. I don't know what's happening. Great 5. So now we have the city. We have what we want with the production. Granted, we missed out on rolls. Nothing would have changed, but it was a safe bet. And now we can knight here effectively. I want to keep taking from blue here. They have cards I need. I just think they're in the better spot. That's a nice brick. Wait, I just totally forgot. Now I just like used up my protection on that Rob. Wasn't really thinking there actually. I'm kind of hesitant to do another city again. But let's think about this, dude. Man, I didn't think that through. I wouldn't have robbed. You know what's funny? I'm just fine buying more devs here, I think. Oh, that's not great. I should have citied. All right, never mind. I lied to everybody. I should not have done that, but I kind of like slow paying the city here when I just know no one else is gonna really pop off without the ore right now. And like, this just makes me such a threat. Oh, hell, this puts us over, but I'll take that. Hell yeah. Wait, that's terrible, because now I'm still waiting on the brick. That was a bad trade. Now I can 7 out. That was a dumb trade. I'm not really thinking this game, man. But if we roll an 11 here and don't 7 out, I mean, we would 7 out regardless, but if we roll 11, you know how clutch that would be? Not that clutch, but now it's funny if, like, I might trade back for, maybe... We got to be a little hesitant with black, though. We might be feeding them too much. I think we just city up at this point and then see where we go from there. Or do we dev again? Nah, I think it's time to city up. We have played this game so unorthodox and without real strategy. I don't think we're playing that well at all. But like I've been a bit contradictory to things I've said here. I would like to keep the wood. I would love an 11. As well, you also city 6-3 here. Like, the ore is the whole leverage. You might start getting soloed. But these trades are mad. Dude, is he gonna give this to black? That's crazy to black. Black has that right now. I would easily do that as black. But I think black's a little scared of blue. Great 6 roll. Perfect roll that we needed. All right, I see you, blue. I see you. All right, blue's... We can be a little less scared of... black. God, I'm just not in the right headspace. Orange 7's out. They're basically out of this game. Their picks are not great. This comes down to the road game between black and blue. I'll probably get robbed here. am not getting robbed. I'm surprised. This 6 is fine. That's a beautiful 6. Did black... Let me look back at black's bass. They built a road, and then... So I think they got rid of all their brick. All right, so we get a knight. That's fine. Perfect 5. I think that trade we did with black for the 2 wood just kind of is funny. Not the best. Because what happens is we're just stuck with 2 extra wood, can 7 out. And, like, we're waiting for the 11. Like, I don't know. It can be nice. It can be nice. It can be hurtful. Wait, what just rolled there? Xander got a brick. All right. We know for sure blue has a brick right now. So our 7 out's going to be over... I mean, our knight's going to be on blue. I just, like... Black doesn't have wheat. So it's a weird struggle for them. I trust blue for some reason a lot less. And black's computer is to restart, so... But keep in mind, black will probably build this 6 too as well. Apparently I'm being handed the game. Like, I don't know. Is orange even in this game right now? I don't know if orange even exists. Dude, this is just the strangest play. I gotta play this. I gotta block blue's free card here while trying to justify orange being hit too. Black's lucky they get soloed, but I need that brick. Brick 11. If 11 rolls here, this is the most clutch roll of all time. 10 block. Wow. All right. Do we port all of our ore for a 3-for-1 here? I don't think we do. I don't know. That's kind of risky bisky here. I don't think we do that. I think we just buy another dev. See what we get. We get mono. All right. This is about to go nuts. I'm going to play it safe. Go right for... Oh, wait, this 411 looks beautiful as well. I think we just play it safe. Because once we city up to 6, that'll be another free card for us too. We're waiting on 5s here. 6 is just kind of banged out of nowhere. And now they keep banging. 7 out isn't terrible because we would just be back in the same cards. Black with just the 10s. That 10, I've blocked it twice or 3 times, I think. It just keeps rolling. Black is finessing. Porting all for a brick, though, when they roll an 8. Oh, it's like... This is tough to watch. They might have 2 roads here, but it's a little tough to watch from black. And then they port for the wheat. Interesting. No 7 out. 2 is crazy. Blue is confused. Orange is dead. Black's the only one I see winning this game now. But I think we have power over them in a lot of ways. It's just easy, like, when you can control the best ODWS and no one really has a shot at ore, and, like, the ports... I just believe this wood port wouldn't be that effective, can be easily halted, unless it, like, you get a good city up right away, but it's just hard to get that. And, like, this at least guaranteed the good OWS. I think Orange has officially given up on this game, so we might have been able to just snatch their 3-for-1 port and call it. I think it might have been the right move to go towards it, but I didn't want to risk it, and you never know what happens, and then I'd piss Orange off so much. 3 is a fine roll. Let's see, can we turn this in ore into anything? Let's see if anyone just first wants ore for sheep, and then we would 3-for-1 for the port. Or, I mean, 4-for-1, I mean. I'd even do that. Otherwise, I think we're fine. I think we're fine trying to get a brick here, wait on a 5. If not, I can even mono 5 or weed if it rolls sufficiently. Oh, 11 rolls. Classic. That might have been a move to just dev. All right. We are cooking here. This 6 is popping off. We made the right decision. We might 7 out, but we're just not getting punished. We're just not getting punished at all. My opponents can't really do too much. I'm glad he got his 3-for-1 before we could finesse some steel here. Um, yeah, we are just escaping with money here. Money to burn. Just keep deving. We have a mono in hand. We have army. Guaranteed 7. 10 block is going nuts right now. Blue is just stuck. Black, again, is the one that can only win, basically. And they have to 3 for 1 or 2 for 1, these 8s. And if there's any wheat buildup here, we just mono. Basically have no army competition as of right now. It's pretty smooth sailing. Unless the 7s just come out of nowhere and we aren't able to dev. There's 1-7. There you go. Let's look back just quickly on if anyone had wheat. All right, orange is pissed and just self-blocking. I mean, not self-blocking, blocking blue. This game's a mess. This game's a mess. It's like already over. I'm like tempted to just mono sheep right now. Like, I don't think it's that crazy of a mono, but in this position, I think no one can like stop us, and it makes us at least actionable here. So I'm actually going to do that. That means we'll at least get 5 sheep here, and we get 8. So we have 9 sheep, I believe, if that math 8 plus 1 is correct. And so we destroyed everyone's hand right now. Got ourselves our own hand. Funny enough, I think I'm going to hold off on the city until... Wait, let's see. I need a wood. I need that. And exactly that. Is that worth it, the 5-4 limit? Because then we could just city up. I don't know if it's worth it, but it looks fun. So... But then we want our 6 roll to be impactful. No, I think we hold off. And we also can dev more with it. I think we want the 6 roll to be more impactful on this side, so if that one's blocked. And we can also dev with the rest of our cards. I think this makes more sense. We could build 2 cities, but I don't think there's any purpose in that. Another night, fine. We are just crushing this game. There's just no potential here. So somehow I just made all the best decisions in the world and have gotten barely punished for it. Nice 6 block. Exactly what I thought, though. We can use this to dev material. We could just keep robbing yellow for even wheats, too. And, like, it doesn't even matter. This game is so far gone. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to hit this. Hit the 10. Stops blue from doing anything buying devs. Again, this black is not doing much. Orange isn't doing much. And I can just rob orange for free wheats. We get the wheat. I mean, we already have the wheat in hand. Let's rob this black. He hasn't gotten hit. Oh, we got a wheat from him. This game's just toast, guys. It's just over. We can use that to settle 11-4 now. There's just no shot in hell. All right, they get a good 7. He takes my wheat. That's good. Good for him. See, now he's deving. All right, more free wheat from yellow or orange. I just call them yellow because they're not all the wheat. All right, so this really... I don't know what's happening, guys. Like, I'm trying to play a little loose here. It's just a placement game. I didn't think about it too much. I just don't know if I had the right opinion of 6-5-11. And the OWS here is just strong because the other... It's strong because the person with this wheat that's carrying all of this wheat is not usually getting the ore unless they went like the 6-2. But then they don't start with the sheep, so it's a little interesting. Like if I take 6-3, which I have priority over them, then like they're just kind of left in a funkier position. So maybe it just like wasn't the pick. I'm spacing out. I don't know. I need free wheat from yellow or orange again. I'm just gonna keep robbing orange for wheats. And then just destroy here. So we used our knight. I mean, I think this game's just over. You know, get your quick city. Use the yop for the the 411 next turn. I mean, we can even just do... You have to take road, orange. We could also get road here. All right, is that the plan? Try and get road here. Yap for two wood next turn and get road. These guys. Oh, it's over. Oh, he got the brick. Now we need a sheep roll. We need a 6 or a 3. We get the 6. Let's go. We can now get the 11-point win. Imagine getting road. Oh, but like black. Is black gonna get road for the hell of it? I mean, regardless, we have the win in hand because we just yop. Unless we don't roll a card and they take a sheep. Or, no, wait, we have the win in hand. They take a brick, we have 2 sheep to port for another card, then yop. They take the sheep, we just have 2 cards and then yop. So we basically just can't lose. We can't lose now. We can't lose. We can't even lose. Don't take the brick, though. I need that for road. I need the brick for road. No! We're not going to get the 11-point win. We need a roll here. We need 11 or 3. Oh. Oh, damn. Do we go one more turn just to try it? No, let's not be a dick. Let's not be a dick. All right. Let's just get the win, you know. Don't push it. Don't push your luck. This was one of the easiest wins of my life. Yeah. All right, recap here. Absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Let's look at the 6. I mean, look at this game. Like, I did not think we were going to do this well and destroy this much. We had so much opportunity. Could even took in road. But when you see 6s rolled 13 times, 4 and 3 rolled once. That 4 is useless. We didn't need it. That 3, we could, I mean, we would get stuff with a 3, but the 3s weren't that important of a roll. 4 is good for blue. I mean, I think even with more 4 and 3s, blue and orange aren't having any shot here. Really, the 8 didn't roll either, so he has no wheat. He has no brick. And I think that's a tail. Like, this just I mean, you know who's going to win based on these rolls. Like, I'm on double 6s. Like, these 8s are hugely important rolls. So just on dice alone, this game is rigged in our favor. But I mean, if you level it out even a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we got lucky. We got lucky. What could we say? And I'll just say that we got lucky. 6-5-11 is more abusable, I think, with the 6-3 than the 9-5-10. And I just thought that was a more cool out because I think you really do get you just run away with army with no competition if orange doesn't do this, and then if they do that, then that 8-3 is super slow, so you're outpacing them there. They don't get the sheep port, so 6-2 just looks funky for orange, like in this position. So 6-3 here, keep it safe with the sheep port, makes like when you city this up so flexible, and even when the 3 hits, we even got 4-11. Like there was just, with no 8s on this board, nothing can really be done. We played a bit not great, just made sloppy moves, but I was trying to play a little loose and, you know, maybe get a loss recorded here, but yet to happen. That was our 6th or 8th placement match. We got 2 more placements, and hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.